Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy V. Last time, we got ourselves an airship. Awesome. Now, there are a number of things you can do at this point. I think it's available on any of these islands. I can't remember if that's the case or not. But depending on what your level is right now, if you're around level 19, I would head straight into the next dungeon. If you're lower than that, you either may want to do a little bit of grinding to get your levels up a little bit, or you may want to do some farming. I'm going to go about all the different things you can do at this point as it pertains to farming, grinding, whatever. And if you want to do any of those, by all means. If not, then we can move on. I'm just going to do a little bit just to kind of demonstrate and probably do the rest of it later on my own time. Yeah, one thing first, save, just in case. It's easier than going into my save menu because I have to cut parts of that out in the editing. Prototype. He can use missile too, and you can try and learn it from him this way. Thank God I got it on my first try. Whew, scary. This guy, you are not going to deal enough damage to actually damage him, just like with the Skull Eaters earlier in the game. This guy has really high defense, really high HP, and if you control him, which is pretty easy to do, you can use Exploder. You could try and learn Exploder this way, but considering how much HP this guy has, I would not recommend it. Yeah, 5,000 HP, and we can't really damage him yet. I would guess he's weak to lightning. He's not really meant to be fought at this point, but 500 experience, 4 ABP, and a dark matter, and he always drops dark matter. Now, dark matter isn't particularly useful yet, but if you just use control on him, in fact, someone like Faris, it would actually be better to put control as a secondary ability for Faris, because Faris as a ninja is always going to go first. So you would always get control to go like right off the bat, probably put it on both of them, just have him sacrifice himself against you guys over and over again, and you could do some leveling up that way. I'm just going to use potions because I have them and they're pretty much obsolete at this point. Okay, next, if you want something that's not quite so dangerous, we can go up here. Where am I going? I want to go further north, I believe. There it is. Now, I did run into these guys before, but I didn't really do any demonstrating on how the whole thing worked. Ability, summon. Let's put that one on, and an elf cape. Actually, do I want to use fire against them? No, I don't think so. So anyway, the other place you can do some grinding, like that one's kind of bit of grinding, bit of farming. The dark matter will be useful later on, and so if you want to grab them, you can. Another good place to gain lots of levels, if you really want to do that, is here, because you're going to run into these mini dragons in pretty much every battle. And they have a lot of HP, a lot more than I was saying before. And they cast mini blaze all the time, and because there are so many of them, it's quite simple to end up dead. Now, the terrain ability, I haven't really talked much about other than the fact that I enjoy it. Can I please get a move off? Yeah, these guys have enough HP to warrant both a cast of a summon and the other one, and hopefully I get what I want. Maybe? Woo! Kill it, 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 kill it! Okay, I'm alive. 900 gil, over 1,000 experience, and 3 ABP. It is really effective if you want to do some grinding right now. You can gain a lot of levels against those guys. They do a lot of damage, though. It's probably almost as dangerous. They're susceptible to stop, so if you wanted to change somebody into a bard and use the love song, you could. I don't know what else they're susceptible to, but basically using a ninja star, or not a ninja star, a thunder scroll there, that will be particularly helpful. In fact, these are going to be more useful going forward, so I'm going to move these up a little bit. Okay, so I moved up all the elemental scrolls and the shurikens if I plan to use them, turtle shells, dark matters, and elemental weapons that I may want to switch in. I think that's might be thunder elemental. I don't remember if that's the case or not. And the cursor just decided to glitch out. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. Now I need 2 more ABP. So I want to get Lena to level up the job that she's working on. Here is a pretty useful area if you want to farm some turtle shells, because most of the battles around here contain a grass turtle. And if you want to farm the turtles, a lot of the time you can run into 2 at the same time, which makes it really easy to get lots of them without having to do too much leveling in the meantime if you don't want to. So you come in here and run into a couple of them, get a very small amount of experience, but you're able to level up here, or you're able to get the turtle shells that we'll be using later on in the game. As I said before, they're useful in the mix command. This is the other formation that you're going to run into a whole bunch around here. You could run away from all of these ones and just do the 2 ones if you're really close and you don't want to do too much leveling. You could also do this after the next area. And as I was trying to say about terrain before I got so rudely interrupted by getting my ass kicked, is that it's an ability that does different effects depending on what terrain you're actually physically standing on. So if we're in a cave, it has the chance to do Stalactite or Will-o-Wisp. On the grasslands, you get Gust and I think Gale Wind or whatever it's called, which hits everybody. So there's some useful things we can do with that. It's useful in specific dungeons based on that, and there are some dungeons where it's really, really good, and some where it's just decent, and some where it's almost completely useless. I don't know all of them, but there are a few where it is quite useful to be using them. Now is probably a decent time to work on the red mages, though, and doing that, I want to give you Thunder Rod and Elf Cape back, and you're going to become Red Mage as well, and you are going to become, do I want Summon or do I want Black? I think I want Summon? Yeah, we'll call that good. And we'll give you a Thunder Rod as well, Elf Cape, and, well, that's pretty good. I think I'm all healed up. That should work pretty well. Now, I don't think there's anything else that we really need to do at present. I think we could go there with the Black Chocobo. I can't remember if there's anything there. I don't think I've ever actually gone there, actually. But yeah, you can land your airship here if you want to visit Lix now. I don't think there's anything else we can do around here. We've been to pretty much all of the different areas. There's nowhere left we can go. We've already explored the entire world. Would you look at that? It's an interesting looking island. I guess technically it's a peninsula, isn't it? I don't know. But yeah, once you're all set and ready to go, just go here and make a hard save file. Okay, while I was doing that, I remembered something. Well, I checked my notes anyway. I want learning on Gullif, and I believe I mentioned it earlier, but when you're using a red mage, you have access to the first 3 levels of both white and black magic. So I definitely don't need black as my secondary ability. Summon will always be a secondary ability at this point when using a red mage. So anyway, now that we've done that, now that we've set that up, let's head up here. We do want learning on because there is a new blue magic spell that we can learn. And these are the cannons that we heard about. You just move up and into them, and you can either run into a rocket, which will do a lot of casting of missile, which is rather unfortunate, or I don't have my Cure Staff on at the moment, so we're going to have to use Cure 2 the old-fashioned way. I do note that red mages don't have the highest magic stat of all of the different classes. So, you know, a Black Mage is going to have a higher base magic power and deal more damage than that. And we're going to throw another one of those. Varus is going to deal a good chunk of the damage, and unfortunately they can do that. And that's probably going to... Yep. Okay, maybe this battle is a little harder, more difficult than I was expecting it to be. Yeah, they love to do that. Let's get Bolt 2 up again. Hopefully we can finish these guys off. Would you hurry up and die already? Thunder Scroll, die! Wow. Yeah, that's the harder variant of these guys, and I think it's somewhat random which one you're gonna get, so yeah, let's fully heal up after that. Wow, I'm gonna have to go back and get more MP. But the second one, hopefully, will be the one I want, or it could be more rockets. That's kind of gonna suck, isn't it? Yeah, the rocket ability, can I control these guys? You can't control those. Okay, then. So another Bolt 2 here, and as long as Ferris doesn't get confused again, this battle shouldn't be nearly as long. Because, yeah, that's as fast as it should be. You shouldn't take nearly as much damage as I did. But there is one more formation I would like to show off. And if not, then I will have to load my save file, because they're the ones that have the blue magic spell that I want to learn. There we go. Flame gun, there we go. A mission. No. We'll use thunder on them in the meantime. Did you use it on the right one? No. What do we get for terrain up here? I don't remember. Gale Cut. Gale Cut is particularly useful no matter where you're using it. I'll just throw Cure 2 out there because I kind of have to keep these guys around for a little bit here. I do want to learn. There we go. Emission is the new blue magic spell I want to learn, so that should be more than enough to get that all done. There we go. Okay, if this will be a repeat, so I'll just cut this one out here. Okay. And after defeating all 4 of them, that's the last one. Well, apparently it's not the last one, because he's got a bigger one. I'm not even going to comment on that, but yeah. At any time when you're up there, you can back away and head back into any place you want. And in this case, I'm going... Come on, game. 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 Would you let me go in the frickin' hole? I'm gonna go heal. Okay, we're back. Now, I am set up to do things the hard way. If you want to do things the easy way, do not do what I'm doing. This is going to be interesting. It's been a while since I've actually taken down the upcoming boss properly, as opposed to cheesing my way through it. Thunderbow. I have also given you a new secondary ability, Animals. Animals is the secondary ability you learn for Hunter at level 1. Calls upon forest friends. Not many of these are useful. It's a random effect, but one of them, Nightingale, can heal like 2, 3, or 400 HP to all party members, and at this point, that's really, really good. So I want to put that there. And let's see here. Secondary ability on you is Dimension. The other option here is to switch from red or to have a different job class altogether, such as the where are you here? The Bard, because the Bard can do Love Song, and part of the boss is susceptible to Stop. So you could go that route. I'm going to go the casting route, but that's entirely up to you. In fact, I don't think I'm going to use that, so let's put the healing staff on you. Save on some MP there. Over here, we have Red with Summon, and equipping a Thunder Rod. And over here, we have, same as always, with a secondary command of Build Up, because I don't have anything really better to put on at the moment. Okay, let's try this. This is the Soul Cannon with launchers. The last two bosses we fought had about 2,000 HP. There are two launchers on the back. They each have 10,800 HP. The boss himself, the Soul Cannon, has 22,500 HP. It's a bit of a difficulty spike. Just a little bit. And of course, they can use missile. They are immune to gravity, which is basically demi, quarter, missile, any of those types of things. But unfortunately, because we don't know... Is there only one launcher? No, there's two launchers. Yeah, there we go. So those are probably the two launchers, and that's probably the main gun, I would guess. So there we go. We got stop on one of them. Now, one of the downsides to this fight is only the Soul Cannon itself is actually weak to thunder. The launchers are not weak to thunder for some reason. I don't know why. Anyway, let's see if we can get animals to do something nice. Yeah, the attack, well, that was useless. The other guy there, let's see, so we hit that one, so let's hit that one. Let's see, that didn't work. So we want to throw thunder guys at them. Did those die? Oh, so the guide that I was looking at was wrong. It said they had 10,000. They don't. But that's fine too. Okay, sure. Maybe this won't be half as bad as I was expecting. Bee Swarm. Yeah, most of the animals, not particularly useful. The other thing we can do is we can inflict slow on this guy. The missile ability does inflict aging. As you can see on some of my characters, we have aging on there. Let's see. And in order to get rid of that, we need something that I don't have yet. Holy water. So I'm not going to do anything about that. So let's just throw another shuriken at him. And this is entirely the difficult manner of taking him down. You could also do bolt 2 if you wanted to. But just aim at him now. Let's see, he's immune to demi. I don't think there's anything else you can do. Now he's going to do Surge Beam, which might kill all my people. Well, almost all my people. No red. I need to cast Life on you because you also have life. I believe that also inflicts HP sap. Yeah, see, Elena's losing HP there. Okay, life. And I'm gonna have to go the Cure 2 route. Get everybody at least enough HP to survive an attack if he offers one. Yeah, as you can see, much lower amount of healing with a red mage as opposed to a white mage, where I was doing like 200 with a cure spell, or like 160 at least. Animals, let's see, do I get it? Nightingale? Nope, that's another Bee Swarm. Did slightly more damage this time. But yeah, this is the more difficult method of taking him out. It's not even a fast method of taking him out. It's just one method that you could use if you want to take this guy out the fair way and not cheese through it. I do want to cheese through it, and I will start the next part of the next episode by doing that. Just aim on you, Ramuh. But yeah, this guy is one of the more difficult bosses we fought early on. So just use your healing staff. He'll raise his energy level, and that's what will eventually cause him to use his ability again. So we'll just kind of heal up as much as we can in the meantime. Bartz, you're doing crap damage there, bud. Hurry up and die already. Okay, red, I can do a bolt 2. We'll do bolt 2. Axe does more damage. Man, he used it again. And now I need all the extra MP that I just wasted on bolt 2. Oh well. There we go. Finally finished him off. Anyway, that's pretty much all for this one. He does drop a dark matter, so you get one of those, so that's cool. But anyway, like I said, that's game. Can I move? Or are we gonna go right? Yeah, we're gonna go right into a cutscene. Okay. Anyway, that's pretty much all for today. I'm gonna head back down and heal up. And yeah, we'll start off the next episode by taking another crack at that guy that's a little on the easier side, a little more exploitive. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.